Hey, Facebook. How are you? It's Toni Harris Taylor with another episode of Coaching from the Kitchen. And it's been a couple of weeks since I've been here. I warned you, I was traveling a lot this month and didn't know if I'd get around to coaching in the kitchen. And so, but I'm here today and gotten a few messages like, where are the coaching videos? So thank you for paying attention and joining me and liking what I'm doing. Today, I'm going to talk to you from the kitchen table. I actually am going out to dinner, not cooking today, and the kitchen is pretty clean. So, you know, a lot of times because we're entrepreneurs, we're solopreneurs, we work from home, the kitchen table sometimes is the makeshift desk. And so for me today, that's exactly what it was. And so, but I was sitting here thinking about entrepreneurs and thinking about the fact that 94% of entrepreneurs never make six figures. And what do I think holds them back from making those income jumps? And for me, I think, and the research I've shown is, one, entrepreneurs don't learn to market and sell themselves. And we're so close to our businesses because we chose that business or created the business, like me, created it from scratch, that we sometimes have a lot of fear around sales and marketing. And the fear of rejection is a really big thing, and the struggle is real. But I also feel like one of the areas that we fall short is in the follow-up. And let me just say, I don't know who created the saying, the fortune is in the follow-up, but the fortune is in the follow-up. And that's particularly true if your business is based on relationships and people buying you because they know you, like you, and trust you. And until they can get to like you and trust you, they won't buy from you. And so it is up to us to follow up to make that happen. Now, the statistic says it takes 7 to 12 touches in order for people to buy from you. 7 to 12 touches. That's a lot. And it's like, okay, make up your mind already, right? You know who I am. You know what I do. Why can't you buy from me? But most of the time, people don't buy till they're ready to buy. They don't buy because they're in our time frame. But I know in my business, sometimes I look up and get those people who are ready the first time they meet me, the day they talk to me, they got their checkbook, credit card in their hand, and you know, they're ready to sign up. And what happens is it makes us spoiled. For me, you know, when a client makes me, or a prospect makes me work hard to earn their business, it's like, what? The last person just signed up. And so we get a little bit spoiled and we slack on the follow-up. So I want to give you a couple of tips to follow up. And these are actually off the top of my head right now. And I know I have actually, I'll post in the comments image of a couple of my slides where I talk about following up. You need to have a system for follow-up. And that's very important so the follow-up doesn't fall through the cracks. So for me, I use a CRM. And when I have a call, after I'm finished with the call, if follow-up is necessary, I schedule the follow-up. And it pops up on my phone, it pops up on my computer. So, and then if I'm not ready, then I can move the follow-up. But the best way to follow up is to have a system that alerts you when it's time to follow up with someone. The other thing that I recommend is that you connect with them on social media. Social media is a relationship building tool, especially for entrepreneurs. If you can start to see your Facebook, your social media as a way to build relationships with people, that keeps you in front of them. Sometimes a touch could be commenting on their post, right? And showing up and not just lurking in the background, being nosy, seeing what everybody has going on, but actually being really strategic and more than liking, but commenting on their posts. If you watch my page, you'll see I use my Bitmoji cartoon. I use that a lot, and I preach that a lot to my entrepreneurs. Why? Because it makes my comments stand out from a string of comments. That's a touch, right? How about sending someone a card? So I just did a round of send out cards. And no, I don't represent them. So shout out to my send out cards, folks. But I just did a round of send out cards to follow up with people that I met at networking events. So that's a touch. Putting them on your email list, putting them in your autoresponder so that you can drip on them. And if you set it up automated, the more you can automate, the better. But when people join my list, they get my welcome gift, and then they get a video a week from me for 10 weeks. That's a powerful way to stay in front of people. So that's just a few tips. I'm not going to give you all the goods in one session, but that's a few tips that will help you to stay connected to people so that they will remember you're there when they are ready to buy from you. The fortune is truly in the follow-up, and that's where most entrepreneurs fall down. And if you can just build some sort of follow-up system and get your feelings out of the way, that's very hard for me because I'm that girl. I want everybody to love me. I'm just saying, I've been to therapy for it, so I know what what the problems are. I want everybody to love me. I don't want my feelings to get hurt, and I don't want them to reject me. But I have come to know that if I truly believe that people need what I have, I'm doing them a disservice by not following up. So start following up and watch, your sales will grow. I promise. So if you want to follow me, you want to join my list, you want to see my follow-up, go to drasticstepsmarketing.com and sign up for my free gift, 7 stumbling blocks that keep solopreneurs stuck in 5 figures, plus my Drastic Steps Marketing video series. Sign up for that and you'll see one of my follow-up strategies there. And if you want to have a consultation with me, you can also go to my website, drasticstepsmarketing.com, click on Talk to Toni, and you can do a 30-minute networking or a 1-hour breakthrough strategy session. If you're not at 6 figures and you're a solopreneur trying to make this thing work and figure it out, why don't you schedule time with me? It's free. And let's just have a conversation about who you are, what you're doing, and where you want to go. And let's see if now might be the time for you to take a drastic step to grow your business. This is Toni Harris-Taylor, the Turnaround Queen, saying take a drastic step today for a fantastic tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Bye.